The only aerobatic helicopter team in the United States that takes to the air this weekend at the Miramar Air Show. And yes I, hitched a ride with the team before the show in one of the most exhilarating experiences of my life.
Or as I always say, that's enough chit chat, let's go flying.
The Red Bull Helicopter is actually a feat of German engineering designed back in the 60s to be an anti-tank helicopter. This bad boy can do all sorts of flips and turns and can go for a ground speed of up to 160 miles an hour.
It's an aerobatic helicopter, which is kind of unusual. There's not too many of them in the world that are performing actively doing aerobatics. The helicopter itself can handle it no problem. It's just that there's not too many teams out there doing it. Right now in America, we're the only team in the U.S. performing helicopter aerobatics.
Aaron Fitzgerald, a former Army paratrooper who flew helicopters for 25 years, joined the Red Bull team 2 seasons ago, and also flies helicopters as a stuntman for television and films.
What I like about flying helicopters is that when the blades are turning and the engines are screaming and everything's going on, you're in the center of the storm. You're in the middle of it. Inside it's quiet and it's smooth and it's just, you feel like you're in the eye of a storm, kind of.
What are some of your favorite aerobatics to do?
My favorite maneuver is one we call the bow turn, which is a combination of 3 moves. So what we do is you pitch up almost into the vertical, and then you rotate on the pitch axis until you're inverted. So you go over forward, and then you rotate on the yaw axis 180 degrees until you're facing the other direction, and then you rotate again on the pitch axis and pull back out the way you came. So you end up going in the opposite direction.
Fitzgerald admits he does get a little nervous time to time before a show, but the crowd reaction keeps him going.
To me, it's about inspiring people. You know, Red Bull's about adventure and going out and seeing what you can do and pushing the limits. And to us, to me, it's my way of being able to share what we do with the public. And Red Bull's made that happen, and I'm tremendously thankful that I get to be the guy who does it. It's fun for me, and I hope it's fun for the crowd.
It's pretty sick.
She crushed it. She's very airworthy.
All right, first question is, where are you looking when you're doing those flips?
It depends on where you're flipping. So he told me basically you need to find a baseline. So if you're going to be flipping over, you need to look directly up and then look down. And then if you're going to be facing forward, you kind of want to look at the horizon for a little bit before you look straight down.
Give you some perspective. Next question is, you weren't wearing a helmet there. Aaron looked like he was well prepared.
This has actually been brought up to me a couple of times. I did not have a helmet on, but in the words of Aaron, you're strapped to it. If it goes down, you're going down.
If you're going down, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
Maybe just a communication device for Aaron.
Yeah, it is.